Hi everybody, this is Mike Hamilton from Trade the Easy Way, and this is the Dow on the daily chart. So we look as if we're very close to just tapping the top of this Liberty Day high. So tariffs are introduced and drag this down right down to 36.5 roughly, and then we've had a 1, 2, 3 wave correction. So I've been buying these dips, waiting for this to recover to that, to boomerang back to that drop zone. Could so easily go higher into this 43,100. At which stage I'm looking for this to start its way down. If we start to close lower around here after this correction, I would expect this to do a potential another 5 wave down. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3 up. So basically what happens around here on the Elliott wave theory, that's a completion of a wave pattern. So you basically start again. So if we start a 5 wave pattern here, then that could come all the way down to 31,000, possibly 30,000. I mean that's suggesting a massive drop. We haven't seen that since not that long ago, March 23. So just over 2 years ago we were down there. So this is picking up very well. That's a very bearish scenario. If this is a head and shoulder, then if we do come up here and then pull back and hold, then this could start and go and find 48,000, 50,000. Okay, so at the moment I'm still looking for this to tick up back into that resistance, and from that point I would expect that to drift lower. Why? Because I think we've seen such turmoil with these tariffs. Interest rates are still relatively high, and I'm just expecting the job market to really tighten up, both in Europe and in the US, and I think that might just drag that down. Alright, that's on the FTSE. So look at, on the Dow. FTSE. Let's go and find that. FTSE has stood up very well overall. So we had a 1, 2, 3 wave correction after a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up there. So again, you can see how crucial this 8600 is. If we start to top out just in this resistance area here and close under 8600, then expect this to drift lower. In the meantime, if this is a head and shoulder, so if we fell back into support and held, we could go and find 9,000 and potentially 10,000. Bear case scenario, we're coming down to potentially 6.5 if we come down here and start to fail 8,500, etc. So we are at quite a pivotal moment. The other thing to bear in mind is cyclically, selling May and go away. Normally, once we get May out of the way and we head towards the holiday season, we start to see profit taking and drop off in volume anyway. So just bear that in mind. Right, let's have a quick look at the dollar. So dollar is finding strength. I would anticipate that the dollar will go and find 104 at least. Alright, so I'm looking for a pickup in the dollar. One thing to note that I'm really interested in is this is wheat. Now, I've been talking about wheat for a very long time. I've been taking some heat on wheat. Commodities, I mean, stocks do this as well, but commodities are very prone to this. If they get range bound, they normally break support, but if they break support and close above that support, ideally next day, that is incredibly bullish. So they've done a bit of a stop run, shaking out weak hands potentially. If that now turns around and holds 5.20, having got close to $5, then I expect that to start to climb. Now long term, I'm looking for this to double. Short term, I would look for at least $6.50, $7. But yeah, doubling $10 is not that far off anyway. In the meantime, if you're not in this and we start to close above 5.20, then you might want to consider going into that, because I think you see this so often in commodities. I mean, look what happened back here. If I just draw this, yeah, nice little move up here. Then we got into this consolidation here, not doing much, broke support, and then we flew up. Start getting a bit messy here, break support, do a little run, to go back into a range, little breakout on a dip. But I think this is more significant. We don't think we've touched $5. We've got close. Prudential still marching up. Right, stocks I like. Let me pause this. I was going to suggest this one, AWLT. This has popped. We've got a gap at 646. So I'm a little late calling this. It's been on my watch list for a few days. That dip at 4, so we've gone from 440 to 820. Wow. I like BVS. Yeah, I do like this. Coming off the £5 mark, £4.95. I would try and wait for a pullback in this one. BVS. Mind. No, I need to take that off my watch list. I don't like that. This is Delta Airlines. Again, this is popped up. If you see 45, I would buy Delta, but I think that one's gone as well. Right, okay, that's it for now. I'll update you as the week unfolds.